Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Hello. Hello, everybody. Okay, today I'm going to read about the little man named Rumpelstiltskin. Rumpelstiltskin, adapted by Gina, illustrated by M.H. Hwang. A miller has a daughter. His daughter is very beautiful, but the miller is very poor. One day, the miller sees the king. The miller says, "My daughter can spin straw into gold." The king says to the miller, "Bring your daughter to me." The miller goes home. He says to his daughter, "The king wants to see you." So the next day, his daughter puts on her dress, and the miller and his daughter meet the king. The king says, "Here is straw. Spin the straw into gold." The king puts the girl into a room. The girl sees a lot of straw. She cries and cries. The door opens. A little man comes into the room. The little man says, "Why do you cry?" The girl says, "I can't spin." The little man says, "I can spin the straw into gold. What can you give me?" The girl says, "I can give you my necklace." The little man takes the necklace, and he spins the straw into gold. He spins and spins. He spins the straw into gold. It is morning. The king comes. He is happy to see the gold, but he wants more gold. He takes the girl to another room. This room is a big room. It has a lot of straw. The king says to the girl, "Here is more straw. Spin the straw into gold." The girl sees the straw. There is so much straw. She cries and cries. The door opens. The little man comes into the room. The little man asks the girl, "Why do you cry?" The girl says, "I can't spin." The little man says, "I can spin the straw into gold. What can you give me?" The girl says, "I can give you my ring." The little man takes the ring, and he spins the straw into gold. He spins and spins. He spins the straw into gold. It is morning. The king comes. He is very happy to see all the gold. But still, he wants more. He takes the girl to a very big room. It has a lot of straw. The king says to the girl, "Here is more straw. Spin the straw into gold. Then you can be the queen." The girl sees the straw. There is so much straw, and she cries and cries. The door opens. The little man comes into the room. The little man asks the girl, "Why do you cry?" The girl says, I can spin, the little man says. I can spin the straw into gold. What can you give me? The girl says. What do you want? The little man says. Your baby, when you are queen. The girl says. Spin the straw into gold and you can have my first baby. He spins all the straw into gold. The next morning, the king sees all the gold. The king marries the girl, and the girl becomes a queen. 1 year later, the queen has a beautiful baby. She forgets about the little man. One day, the little man comes into her room. The little man says, Give me your baby. The queen says, I can give a lot of gold. Please don't take my baby. The little man says, No, give me your baby. The queen cries. The little man says, I give you 3 days. Find out my name, then you can keep your baby. So the queen sends a servant to find names. The little man comes back the next day. The queen says, Is your name Caspar? The little man says, No, that isn't my name. On the second day, the little man comes back. The queen says, Is your name Short Ribs? The little man says, No, that isn't my name. At night, the servant sees a man in the mountain. He is the little man. He dances and he sings. Soon, I am going to take the queen's baby. Rumpelstiltskin is my name. Hoo, hoo, hoo. The servant tells the queen the strange story. On the third day, the little man comes back. The little man says, Now, queen, what is my name? The queen says, Is it Conrad? The little man says, No, it is not. The queen says, Is it Harry? The little man says, No, it is not. The queen says, Then, is your name Rumpelstiltskin? The little man is angry. The queen knows his name. The little man jumps on his feet. He jumps very hard. He falls through the floor, and the queen never sees him again. The end.